Hello, YouTube community. This is VIP Nobody, your fixed income PC builder, coming to you from the sunny outback bush country of Jamaica. Yaman. Today, I've discovered that I've got some internet, so I'm going to try and accomplish something. I'd heard a little something about Lutris, which is a video game preservation platform. Anyway. It makes it so you can install and play video games. I'm not much of a gamer. I don't know how this works, but we're going to see if we can install it. Hang on. Continue. I don't know how long this is going to install or take to install. I am presently using Kazam. K-A-Z-A-M. It's a screencast capture application or program allowing you to capture your desktop without using a capture card. I don't know what the allure is for paying extra money out for hardware when you can do it with software. Anyway, the hardware would also take away from your system's capabilities. So screencast capture seems to be the answer for me. It's been about 5 minutes. We're still installing. Jackson from Toasty Bros had used, this is Linux Mint. Jackson was using Linux Mint in one of their Linux installation videos, gaming videos. They were trying to show people that it's possible. And of course they got a lot of love from the Linux community for their videos. They were quite surprised. But Jackson was using Linux Mint, and I don't think he used Lutris. I don't know. I think he went straight to trying to install the Steam Deck right onto Mint, and he ran into some problems and was able to get some help from the communities. But he did reading. He went into like Mint's website and read, according to what he said. That's what I gathered. Personally, I just go to GoTube University, and there are guys that do videos. I'm somebody that is triggered by eyesight more than I am by reading books. So to be able to comment on his abilities, he's great. I mean, I like those guys. I watch them every day. They post almost every day, and if they're not posting on GoTube, they're posting on something else, TikTok or one of them things. They've got several platforms that they operate. So, but anyway, he had a little bit of trouble finding things. One thing they had trouble finding was the information on his system. If you right-click on your panel, I've got mine laid out like Apple. In Windows, the panel's down here, and normally the install of Mint leaves the panel down at the bottom. You can move it just by clicking on it. It says move here. You can click on it and go to whatever side you want. You can see where I'm putting my mouse and it highlights it. You can click on that and it moves right over there. I put mine at the top, but what he was looking for was system information. You go to the bottom of that listing there, so system settings. Scroll down just a little bit and there's system info. As you can see, this is my HP Z 230, and it's got the E270 V3 Xeon installed on it, 32 gig of RAM, and the advanced micro. It's a Fire Pro 5100, 4 gigs of DDR5 RAM. So it's easy enough for him to be able to find it. Now, if he were to watch this video, I don't think I get as much action on my side as they do, to say the least. But at any rate, I'm having fun. I hope they still have fun. But that's where you find it, Jackson, right there. Right click on the panel, system settings, scroll down, and system info. There you go. All set. New position of panel. Huh? How about if we hit escape? I don't need a new position for it. And when I find something, I remember something else that I wanted to say, I'll be back. Now we've had some change. We're just about finished on the installation here of Lutris. Now Matt from Toasty Bros installed Batacera on his PC, and that OS can natively start up into the gaming desktop if you want. I think it also has a regular operating system along with it. I don't know whether you can switch back and forth or exactly how that works, but Mint is a regular desktop operating system that you can install. I think you can install Steam on it. I think that's what Jackson was trying to do, but I saw something about Lutris and I thought I would try it out. I am by no means what anybody would call a gamer. If anything, I'll dip my toe in it. It's but at any rate, I also looked up benchmarking applications or programs native to Linux, and Furmark, I guess, can be used on any of those three, and you just go to the software manager, this icon, and it'll take you to this, and you type in what you're looking for, and it'll just pop up. You start to type it in, and it'll finish it for you, just like any modern system. And that's where I found this. Well, they're featuring Overwatch. Overwatch 2. The Overwatch girls, Mika. Anyway. I wonder how much information Linux Mint Software's manager has on Lutris. It's a flat pack, 4.1 gigabytes. Wow. 9 gigabytes required. Trash. Looks like we got some Windows fans on here. Huh? Works great. Wow. Worked right out of the box. No issues. System package. Oh, some people just don't work with Flatpak very well. Yeah, everybody's going to Wayland, and Flatpak works with that better than. Oh, he did the Flatpak instead. Okay, this is Flatpak package. It says right there. I don't know. But Lutris isn't saying much about Lutris. Install and play video games from all eras and from most gaming systems by leveraging coming existing emulators, engine reimplementations, and compatibility layers. It gives you a central interface to launch all your games. Oh, okay. So then it works with Steam and all the other ones, huh? Steam and all the emulators. Huh? Oh, it's got Wine in it, Steam, runners, Ubisoft Connect. What the heck is that? Epic Game Store. So you can go straight to these things and get your games and download them to a secondary hard drive like that over here. Here's my main drive. It's at 128 gigabyte NVMe on a PCIe adapter. I don't have my SATA boot sector listed here, which is 16 gigabytes. I found a bunch of 16 gigabyte SATA drives, and that's what I use for my boot sectors on these older machines and install with Legacy rather than the UEFI. It is available with this machine, but Lowcastle did a 440, HBZ 440, and he was having trouble trying to get the operating system to install to an NVMe. He was using the HP proprietary one, and the HP proprietary PCIe to NVMe adapter has a small cord, 2-pin, standard 2-pin size on both ends, female, and there's a male plug on the board and a male plug on the adapter, so that the BIOS will recognize that the adapter is available. It's not available on this particular HBZ 230, but I have seen somebody do it. You put the adapter into the 4th slot. The second, it looks like the 16, but it's only like 8 channels. We're almost done installing. But he couldn't get it to work. He was frustrated. That's all right. I think that was his last video that he's put up. Him in his desk chair. I love the guy. He does some janky stuff, but hey, it's great stuff to watch. I love it, you know. I hope he's okay. I hope he's gonna post something soon. Maybe somebody's trying to get him to stop hoarding. Good luck. It's fun. It's better than going out and getting in trouble, right? Yeah, we'll see in a minute, I guess. By the way, has anybody seen any GooTube content creator as lucky as Tech Yes City? That Aussie boy really runs into some stuff. He's got a buddy that connects him, hooks him up with some stuff too. Got a store. But wow. I guess he's got a lot of money to spend traveling back and forth from Australia to Japan. Oh my gosh. Maybe they're cheap flights. Who knows? I know he's got a kid there, so that's cool. Saw one of his videos where he's trying to sell a gaming PC at a flea market. It didn't do very well. I guess in Japan culture it seems a little suspicious to sell something like that there. I don't know. He would definitely know a lot better than me, but he just didn't know what to. We're installed. How about that stuff? Now I don't know my way around, but we'll see if we can launch it straight from here. Whoa, great, very good. Pop, right up. He's downloading something already. What the heck is DXVK? Extracting, downloading, runtime, updating, downloading, updating. Jeez. Play all your games in Linux. Add a game or connect a service to begin using Lutris. So I'm going to have to connect to Steam Deck or something to begin using Lutris. I wonder if it comes loaded with any games to start with. Log in to Lutris.net to view your game library. So if you don't have an account with Lutris, you can create one for free, I'm guessing. Click the plus button to add a game. Which plus button is that? That says favorites. This is the plus button up at the top, I'm guessing, huh? Yeah, it looks like that one, doesn't it? A little bigger. Still downloading stuff. Ubisoft Connect, Flatpak. What's all this stuff? Flatpak, Linux, Steam, and Wine. Runners. I do not know what a runner is. Run the game in Steam, run the game in Linux, run the game in Flatpak, or Wine. I don't know. Just speculating. Sources: GOG, Epic Game Store, EA App, Ubisoft Connect. And games, recent favorites, uncategorized. Who knows? Downloading a lot of stuff. I don't know how long this is going to take. How about if we see on the flip side of this? Well, we can go ahead and close out the software manager. Well, how about if we just take a look at software manager? This has been changed. I'm using Linux Mint 19. And I'm using Linux Mint 19 because it's easier to put the boot sector on the SATA drive and the rest of the operating system on an NVMe to PCIe. I have not been successful at making a Clover boot sector on a SATA drive as of yet. I've tried 4 or 5 times. After so long, I get flustered. Lose my patience. Most of the information I find on how to be able to create one is that I run into that I look for is incomplete, so it makes it difficult for me to be able to follow instructions that are incomplete. Well, let's take a look around. I got Blender here. I know that there's a Blender benchmark or something of some sort. I don't understand all that stuff either. I'm new to gaming. I found Full Mark. I'm surprised I found that. I haven't tried to use that. I'm going to perhaps make a video of that in the near future. I've got a couple graphics cards that I picked up online for under 30 bucks a piece. And I plan on taking them apart and pasting them up, repasting, making sure they're okay, putting them back together. I'm going to make a video of that, and then I'm going to run FurMark on them if I don't screw them up. That's always a possibility. Don't put it past me. Do what I can. Anyway, Stellarium. I'd like to get that to work. I run my stuff on my main rig with a projector, so it'd be kind of cool to see how that worked out. How that would work out. Anyway, let's close the software manager. And Lutris is it done? Downloading icons? I'm trying to scroll up and down and it's not scrolling, so. Is there anything under games? Nope. Connect to services. Add a game to begin. Search the Lutris website for installers. Install a Windows game from an executable. Install from a local install script and import a ROM, read-only memory that is known to Lutris. Add locally installed games. Manually configure a game available locally. That looks like a lot of options. In the case that you missed what I had done to be able to get this screen to pop up, it says right here, click the add button to add a game. So I clicked on that add button up there and this is what I got. Well, I believe I'm going to end the video here. This is VIP Nobody, your fixed income PC builder, coming to you from the sunny outback bush country of Jamaica. Yeah, man. And I hope to see you again real soon. Shout out, Norm.